Welcome to Idema. Idema is one of several Creek settlements in the Aboreni clan of Ogbia local government of Bayelsa State. With a population just shy of 20,000, Idema's only health facility is periodically run by intern doctors posted by the National Youth Service Corps NYSC.
Idema is one of the settlements in the Ogbia local government of Bayelsa State, and this hospital, as it is still run basically by copper doctors. There are no copper doctors in this hospital. Hospital is short dead. The staff strength is still very, very unacceptably low. Apart from the doctor, we only have 2 pharmacy technicians, no nurses. We have few cleaners. We have to travel or something for clients, something. There's nothing going on in the hospital.
At the time the Shell Health in Motion team visited Idema, Oni Otodo, an asthmatic young woman in her late 20s, newly delivered of a lovely baby girl, but having bled profusely, was just going into shock.
She delivered a few days ago at home, as usual. Most of the deliveries here are still taken at home. I was called to see that she was bleeding profusely after delivery. We went and so we tried to arrest the bleeding, and of course we were successful. And assessment there was that she was still very pale, and she has this background asthma that we're still trying to take care of. So I decided to place on double dose Martinis to at least see how she's going to cope because of the risk of blood transfusions.
The lady was rushed to where the Shell Comprehensive Health Program, the Health in Motion program, was going on. The doctors quickly assessed, and we saw that she was already going into a state of shock. So we did some minor routine things for her, and then we brought her down to the health facility where we'll be able to do some form of better resuscitation, set some fluids for her. Unfortunately, we saw that the facility does not have enough drugs for resuscitation. The coming of Shell to the community today, well, I would say it's a very good coincidence. There are a few drugs that we may need to resuscitate her very well that we don't really have. That, for example, the breathing difficulty she has. She has some background, what we call rhonchi. It's commonly seen patients that have asthma. She needed Ventolin and IV aminophylline to be able to get her back and things running. So we were able to run back to where the Shell Health in Motion program was going on. We got something, and she's back. Her pulse is back from about 140 per minute, 3D pulse. She's now at around 92, so she's now talking. Her family is happy.
Oni Otodo and Idema are simple examples of a dire situation across the country, particularly in the Niger Delta.
We hope that with the government and with partners like us, with what we have done today, we'll strengthen places like this, and the government will be also able to strengthen places like this to provide better service to the rural community.
The World Health Organization's World Health Report ranked Nigeria 187 out of 191 countries for health service and health system performance. It is not surprising, as the country has some of the lowest health indicators in the world regarding quality and accessibility to health care. This puts the comprehensive medical outreach of Shell Petroleum Development Company conducted in the states of the Niger Delta over the last 2.5 years in perspective. Health in Motion is about taking quality assured, essential health care to people where they work and live, instead of the traditional way whereby patients leave their workplace and home to the clinic. The Health in Motion or health outreach concept has been identified as an effective and sustainable way of bridging gaps in healthcare delivery services in resources-constrained countries.
Health in Motion generally is a brand name or is a tag that we have given our comprehensive community health outreaches. These are outreaches where we go into the communities. We know that health is wealth. And we also know that generally in this part of the world, our statistics and figures have been quite low. Health indices in the area of maternal mortality, infant mortality have been very low. We know that we can do much better. And because of that, our company came out to see that we impact the healthcare of the communities that surround us, especially a lot of our host communities. Although even this program covers more than communities where we work.
For every effort towards maximizing its business, Shell Petroleum Development Company, SPDC, recognizes the need and has always striven to give back to its host communities by impacting positively and adding to the quality of life of the people and communities. As part of the 95-kilometer Nembe Creek Trunkline Replacement Project, traversing over 100 communities and settlements across 2 states, Rivers and Bayelsa, community development programs have been incorporated through the Global Memorandum of Understanding, GMOU. The Nembe Creek Trunkline Replacement, NCTL, is a critical project with capacity to transport 600,000 barrels a day from 14 flow stations in the Niger Delta to the Bonny Export Terminal in Rivers State. In putting the NCTL together, studies were conducted to ascertain the day-to-day requirements in the serving communities, and healthcare was singled out as one pervading necessity, especially as most communities have teeming challenges in meeting basic needs in this area. With most of these creek-based communities depending on water as a means of transportation and livelihood, health complications are bound to occur regularly. While some of these communities have health centers or hospitals, albeit either badly equipped or inadequately staffed, many, like the people of Idema in Bayelsa State, must paddle their canoes several hours before serious cases can be appropriately referred to Yenagoa or Nembe. The latter is closer, but is probably not even able to offer better services.
We have General Hospital located not too long, far from here. But the place is dilapidated, facilities not in place. There is only one doctor, medical doctor there. Staff morale is very low.
In Degema, a River State community established in 1889, 27 years before Port Harcourt was founded, a single medical doctor posted to the town by the National Youth Service Corps manages the clinic and hospital facilities available. With a population of over 80,000, the pressure can only be imagined.
It has been the earnest desire for our people to have vocations like this. Many of them are sick, hospitals are not functioning, and we plead that they should tell the government that at least the hospital should function. I have to say that, you see, many of them are just here. When you go, they're helpless. Degema is up to 86,000 people. This Degema is see.
Community health intervention through the Community Health Department is one of the areas that Shell has identified as key to impact the host environment. Already, Shell supports 27 hospitals across states of the Niger Delta, providing for the upkeep, medical personnel, maintenance, and other needs of these hospitals. The Shell Health in Motion initiative, comprising free comprehensive medical outreaches, is one other initiative in the same direction that has continued to engender goodwill across the land. Prior to the Bayelsa Rivers outreaches, the SPDC Community Health Team, under the leadership of Dr. Babatunde Fakunle, had carried the Health in Motion initiative to 110 communities in 7 states of the Niger Delta, intervening in small and major ailments to the commendation of the teeming population. This time, a Herculean target was set to be accomplished over a 2-week period, and with bubbly enthusiasm, the team set out to achieve the same. On arrival, the Shell outreach team was received with gratitude in Nembe City, Nebe Basambri, Idema, Ebo, Obioko, and several other towns and villages on the first leg of Bayelsa State.
This program will definitely leverage the health indices of our people in terms of improving quality of life, also ensuring sounder health in body and also in mind, that is mental health, and also it will translate to enhancing the longevity of the grassroots people. These are well-needed initiatives that we have longed for a very long time. So we thank Shell for this display of social responsibility. This program, once more, will improve the corporate image of Shell and typify it as a good company.
For someone in the rural area to receive medical attention in their places of abode, not you going to look for a doctor this time, not carrying money in your pockets, it makes me feel very happy.
You are coming is a booster of the morale of the people. You know, a lot of people want to avail themselves with this opportunity because of the poverty level. But as it is, you've seen the crowd. This is just piecemeal.
Before I been the fear say HIV they kill. Now I make to go do test if I dey fear. But today I thank God for Shell to come Nembe here and do these tests. So HIV na something wey say na disease where everybody dey fear. But if you no go find out say you get antigen come dey inside your body, they shock your blood. That one dey worse than the one where you go know. Begin take the drug so that you go dey fine. They work out for the life.
Na kerosene na him born me. Na the lantern na him fluid.
The story of my friend here actually is a kind of recurrent theme that we see when we go to communities. We've had babies who are in dire emergencies. We refer them to hospitals and the mothers bring the babies back to say thank you. Some of them, they don't bring the babies back, but we follow up and we just to see that the patients are getting better. These kind of stories are actually the patients for whom the comprehensive health, community health outreaches, tagged Health in Motion, are meant for. We want to reach as many people as possible, but these kind of stories bring out the favor of these outreaches and make us, encourage us to continue to do these outreaches in other places because we know that there is value for the people who are the beneficiaries and there is value for us as a company that go on these outreaches.
My body can't worry me. Now they carry me to hospital. They can't cure me. and come well. Now I say my body don't dey okay. Then I come here, come check my body, to come take medicine. As my body still dey pain, then I come to take medicine, carry cure my body again. Then give me money, then give me medicine. Now I come thank you, them say, and I thank God, and I thank you, understand. As I give me the medicine, I carry cure me, say thank you.
In Rivers State, Harristown, Usokun, Degema, Abisa, K, Bile, Krakrama, Mina, Adamakuri, Kalibama, and several other communities, the Shell Health in Motion outreach team extended the comprehensive care ranging from treatment of minor ailments and referral, including intermittent preventive treatment of malaria targeted at pregnant women, treatment of the elderly for arthritis and hypertension, HIV/AIDS voluntary counseling and testing, dental care, optometry services including eye screening, treatment and dispensing of eyeglasses, blood pressure checks, deworming of children, and effective management of the volatile emergencies that could have resulted in the loss of lives.
When we saw Mama on the field during the Health in Motion program, she was pale, she was exhausted, her pulse was about 95 per minute, it was fast and thready. Apparently she had also had the febrile illness, cold clammy extremities, so we were worried that she looked as if she was going into shock, and apparently there was an underlying illness that had been far back, so we had to actually do some quick resuscitation. It also looked like during that period she had a seizure attack, and we had to bring all our knowledge into full board at that point in time.
Metane kredi import metano no banu bi emeji no evon metano an banu mizan week of the metano von vai donc mi gbena makreta mo ba to mo kun bana otan bana ke we mufti so mi makreta mo ba.
I was over happy because my first experience seeing a crowd of doctors rallying around somebody who is dying. My first experience. I've not been used to going to this free medical something, but it seems like God moved me to come and see things myself. So I first of all thank the doctors who God sent to come and do that job that day. And I also thank the doctors who rallied around to see exactly what was happening by themselves. Thank you very much.
I love Shell. I love Shell. Shell really have made me to know that there are people behind us who wanted to help, who wanted to deliver lives. You understand? Yeah, Shell are trying. So we have benefits for this present visitation that you people have visited us. If it is like this, we won't even complain that we have no doctor, neither nurses, because every time they will visit us. So the health center, it's not even health center, that place is hospital. We have theater, doctor's room, nurses, everything completed there. Wasting for nothing. We were even arguing, why can't they send us SBT? Why can't they send us doctors or nurses occasionally? They just dump us. They came here, they interview us. Those that will go for delivery, those that will go for this, go for that. Everything just dump like that. We are even annoyed. Sometimes when we use this, our medical leaves, and people died. Emergency, a woman can deliver in the night. Maybe it's a bridge delivery. No help. You will continue. A woman will take 2 days. I can give you instances now. 2 days, 3 days in the same laboring because no boat before you reach there. You look for chartered bus, and they will begin to brag for you. Before you reach the hospital, the person has died, finished, man. My eyes have seen the dental, the consultant, dental clinic, any of the diseases that we are suffering for. I saw the office there, and the doctors are there to treat us. It is a help to the community.
In spite of the challenges of the environment, the tortuous bends around the creeks, the turbulent bounces, there remains an unmistakable passion instilled from the SPDC's commitment to excellence to reach the people. In spite of the logistic difficulties, Shell health advisors, medical personnel, and other volunteers from various professional fields alike are imbued with a drive to see the improvement of health care for the people inhabiting the communities around the regions where Shell operates. Not even the high seas could stop the drive of a determined crew. Anna Lelegiete started sewing in 1976, but her business collapsed in March 2010 because of eye complications. However, a pair of glasses from the Shell medical team soon put her back on the track of hope.
From March 2010, I was unable to sew. And I was even having a sewing store. But because of the eyesight problem, I decided to close it for some time, till now. I have been able to get eyeglass and tablets to improve my eyesight and to enable me reopen my sewing store, because I can see very well with the eyeglass they have given to me. So I thank Shell for what they have done for Nimbe community, because it has improved my livelihood.
Anna Shatu, another seamstress, couldn't even thread the needle by herself. But again, the free pair of eyeglasses transformed her tale, and her story changed.
My house for almost 4 years ago. I was sick after the sickness. I'm a tailor, so I can't see little line. So, yeah, I used to scratch me. I thank God though. Now I can sew. Shell, and I thank you for what you do for me. I thank God. Shell don't give me free glass to see to sew again.
These are just some of the many experiences, stories of successes encountered on the very fulfilling, gratifying, and life-changing Shell Comprehensive Health in Motion outreach in Rivers and Bayelsa states.
I came into HIV intervention in 2008. That was virtually December when I tested positive, and I was at the verge of dying. And Shell, in their affiliate Mercy, extended the services of NIDA, or that is called NIDA, that is Niger Delta Health Response Program in Nawaza Cottage Hospital. And that was where I was diagnosed and was taken care of. Because in that incident, a lot of things happened. I lost virtually everything I had. So from that experience, I took up this career that I would never allow any other person to have a similar experience which I had. I have more than 9 employees now. We work on several issues on orphans and vulnerable children, home based, going to homes and source people.
Apart from the massive health benefits to multiplied thousands of people, this outreach is not without its ripple advantages to SPDC.
Treated mosquito nets is hard to find and expensive, but here Shell has come giving me free of charge, and I thank Shell.
It has given SPDC an avenue to further strengthen the relationship between it and the communities, thereby affecting production since communities feel cared for.
Presently, I have so many sicknesses in my body, mainly my eye problem, like hypertension. I have it. Those are my problem now. So I am very much happy for this kind of free treatment.
Here is the glass.
I came here because I have eye problem. When I come, they test me, they flash my eyes, and they give me eyeglass. Now I can read with this eyeglass. So I am thanking the Shell. Thank you very much.
I've got eye problem this making 3 years ago now. This is the eyeglass that they have given to me.
When I come, doctor check me, check my eye, flash me with their electronics. Then they come give me eyeglass. This is the eyeglass they give me. Now I can read and write. What Shell produced for us, we thank Shell.
I really thank the Shell to give us this opportunity to get these free drugs.
It should be a continuous process. And because of this helping hand, there is the appreciation that to helping the masses would be a help to Shell as well.
It has also given the people a different outlook to SPDC as an organization, and this would surely mitigate reaction during technical situations.
It's very bright, even brightest now.